Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday. So today is episode 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Today's 8. So again, remember yesterday, if you looked at episode 7, I told y'all it was going to be light. It was going to be funny today. It wasn't going to be serious. So I have the funniest story again. It may be for somebody, some people, and some people it may not be funny too. But anywho, so again today I have another special guest. Drum roll, please. My cousin Dee Dee.
Hey, hello.
And we got the same last name, Majors. I got some fans in the crowd, so you may hear them too. I don't know if you heard them go, you know, like the basketball game, but today we are going to tell you about, and it kind of goes off of yesterday's. So remember I told you that I had to go do x-rays on, I was still on the stretcher, right? Okay, so they gave me Miralax and stool softeners. Girl, I can't talk. Forgive me, y'all, I'm tired. Stool softeners every single day, saying that I had to have a bowel movement because the other medication I was on, it would probably cause constipation. So, y'all, for whatever reason, I wasn't having this bowel movement, but I was real I was real gassy, okay? Like I took 8 beans every day. You ain't supposed to laugh yet, okay? Like I ate beans. Okay, but so I thank God for my cousin here because she popped up, but she don't know. She popped up at the right time. Maybe the right time for my mama, but not her and my mama, okay? So, y'all, they gave me this other stool softener that I don't know the name because it's been 2 weeks. I ain't had no bowel movement, okay? So they said, we're going to give you another one. So I don't know what time this was. I'm going to say they probably gave it to me about 6. Let's say that, okay? Because that was kind of where my meds fell in. So 6. So I went down there, y'all, to go get this x-ray. Now, transportation takes you down there. They supposed to wait because x-rays only take like 5 minutes, maybe 10. And they just stay in the highway and wait. I went to go get my x-rays. My nurse was with me, thank God. And so when we got done, we went out there, y'all, the daggone transportation people was gone. So he like, well, wait a minute, where they at? So we sitting in the hallway, and he calls transportation, and they're like, well, we'll send somebody. Y'all, 5 minutes went past, 10 minutes went past. Y'all, I start hearing, and my stomach start cramping and hurting. I was like, oh, start doing it again. So, y'all, my stuff start prairie dogging. Do you hear me? I don't know if you know what prairie dogging mean, but it's, baby, if you blow on me, it's coming. Like, I can't even get my, my pants down. I know you just ready to let it go, Diddy. Just hold on, okay? I'm building it up. So, my nurse said, Crystal, what if we just go back to the room? Because, again, we would have got lost. We really didn't know how to get back, even though he worked there, We both was like, okay, we're not going to sit down no longer. We just going to get lost. I said, well, nurse, I'm going to just throw a name out here, okay? Nurse Johnson, yeah, we might not want to wait too much longer because that that stool softener you gave me, baby, it's working. I feel it. So he laughing. So we finally made it back to the room. When I got to the room, thank God, my cousin was there, okay? So it wasn't nothing but her and my mama. So I wanted to get washed up, okay? So I had this commode, like bedside commode in my room. You want to pick it up after that, or you want me to keep going until, okay? So I'm like, y'all, let me use the bathroom, and then, I can take a bath or whatever. Y'all, I was on that toilet, baby, when I say it worked overtime, it worked overtime. It felt like everything for them 2 weeks came out, but it just kept coming and kept coming. Y'all, this is real nasty, okay? To the point where I was like, ooh, y'all, I think I feel it on my butt. It's just what it is, okay? Don't act like y'all don't do it too. I boo-booed so much, y'all, that literally, it was just piling up in the thing. So at this point, it ain't like I can flush the toilet. So all three of us trying to figure out how we gonna do this and wash me up. So y'all, I call myself being done, right? So Diddy and my mama was, washing my arms and all that. I was like, ooh, I can't get up because some more is coming. Y'all, I almost was scared. You said, I got people in the audience, they said, ooh, we gonna have to leave. I told y'all, it was funny, but it was nasty at the same time. Oh, so you ain't heard nothing. So they like, okay, go on and finish what you doing, and then we get done. So they had, oh, I wish I had one. I should have brought one out because I had one in my closet to show y'all these big old pads that they put on the bed underneath you. So my cousin was like, well, she got to stand up. So so here's the commode, the bed right here, okay? So she's like, well, let's just put the sheet down so when she get up, how can I say it? I was dripping, okay?
That's the best way to say it.
I was dripping, okay? I know this nasty, yeah. I got to take my glasses out for you. I was dripping still, okay? I mean, it was nonstop. The sphincter had no hold to it. And it was just like...
free for all. It was just coming.
So, y'all, I get to the point where I'm done. They washing me up. And then I'm going to let her take over. But then I'm going to jump in while we can. So, when I got up, the obstacle was, how was we going to wash my butt and my private part with this dripping going on?
Because as we were getting certain parts of her clean, there were other parts of her that still needed to be clean, right? And so her saying she was done and standing up did not constitute her being done. Her body said it was not done yet.
My mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yeah.
Yes. So we put the pad on the floor to catch the residual.
But how about Mama was she wanted to put one of them little bitty hand towels down there. I'm glad we didn't really listen. I'm glad she didn't listen to her.
That wasn't going to work.
So.
And then, because it was dripping, I didn't want her to step in it. So we was having to, get around that. So I'm like, all right, let's pivot. Stand up and turn this way.
Like to the bed.
And lean over the bed. So your booty can be in the air.
So, on top of it, y'all, I hope y'all can get this. And I had the trimmer. So I was like, yeah.
And she talking about I'm twerking, y'all. I'm twerking. Only she didn't have no pants on. This was naked.
Butt naked, okay? Mama did, and I'm twerking. Go ahead. So then, my mama like, and what you want me to do?
I even standing back. She got her mask on. She got her gloves. She like, what you want me to do?
Now, my right hand, I'm right-handed. So, that's the part you use to wash and wipe. Girl, this mug is still messed up. It don't cuff right? So I can't reach what I need to reach. So she had to do it for me. Diddy standing there like, yeah. Because again, I'm like this.
And some stuff is still coming out.
Call me drippy that day. Woo. Oh, God.
And so she was like, well, come on, y'all, clean it up. Come on, mama, get it. So Aunt Eva was, getting around the outside trying to be nice. And this one right here going to say, come on, mama, get in there.
Hey, y'all, she was, now I told y'all I had a massive explosion. Let's just call it that, okay? She was like wiping like this. I mean, you got to spread them open and get that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Get that. Baby, I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah. And she like, I'm like, Mama, do I need to hike this leg up? What I need to do? But I'm going to need you to get in there.
So we had to get in there and get it all cleaned up.
Ooh.
But as soon as we thought we was done, here comes some more. And so by that time, I think the nurse had came in, and he was like, "Oh." I don't think anybody expected what it was.
That,
it was that
yeah, baby, it was
amount.
a lot.
It was a lot. And so we cleaned everything up, and she said, "I think I gotta go again."
Washed up everything, cleaned the room up, everything.
Everything. The room cleaned up, new, the mesh panties and
Yeah,
everything is
girl.
on. And then we had to try to get her to the bathroom because the commode side still had what was in there.
Because you couldn't flush it.
Yeah, you couldn't flush it. So now we got to try to get her to the bathroom.
Yes.
For part 2.
Yeah.